It's the comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. It's a comedic grind. What's on my mind? Comedic Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. It's the Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. It's a commuter cast. It might make you laugh. Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. And you gotta have a cook. Yeah. Listen, man. This is my improv commuter podcast, Uncooked Chicken. And the reason it's uncooked is because it's unedited. It's a commuter cast because I'm literally driving on my way to my first hustle. Comedy is my third hustle. I decided at 50 that I was going to do something new. And if you hear background noises, I'm going to be in and out of this cast, but this is real life. So if you hear like bumpity bump, 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 that's called railroad tracks. My guy, I just ran him over. It's great. You might hear some signaling in the background, like tick, 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 tick. It's going to be a lot of background noises. This is a cast that they say, man, listen, you may not want to do that, bro, because look, you need a quiet space where you can tell people, welcome to another episode of Uncooked Chicken, where I'm your host, NateNathaNathaniel, and we're going to discuss 3 FUs for today. We're going to give you the funny that I'm working on. Yes, yes, yes. At the comedy clubs, the funny that I'm working on. And then we're going to hit you with another F word, which is the familiar. Like what's going on in the world today. And lastly, we're going to get you with a little new segment called ForRealTho or Fake News. I could do that in a quiet space. Now listen, I drive a hybrid, so it's a little quiet anyway. You know, when it comes to a stop sign, you can't hear nothing. You can't hear anything. You know, I always thought like hybrids would be a great vehicle for drive-bys. You know, you creep in a hybrid, ain't nobody gonna hear you coming down the street. I mean, that's what gives you away. That's why you have survivors, right? You coming down there and, you know, in an old school car with, listen, they hear you a mile away. They got time to run. You got time to see elbows and ass. You creep in there with a Prius? Let me tell you, you got everybody going out. Everybody going down. It's going down tonight. Yeah, I understand why they haven't upgraded their game into a Prius or some kind of hybrid all-electric vehicle. I mean, that's what I would do if I was a gang member. But I'm not promoting gang. Listen, I'm not trying to tell gang members to go get a electric car to be more successful in killing people. I'm just saying the math works. That's all I'm saying. The math works. But anyway, that's not what I'm even working on. It's just something I thought about at 3 a.m. So the thing that I'm working on today, man, the thing I'm working on is it's gonna be like I'm mad at Disney. That's what it is. I'm mad at Disney, man. Yeah. Reason I'm mad at Disney is because they got Winnie the Pooh, right? Winnie the Pooh and the 100-acre woods. I don't know. That show messed me up, man. And I think it messed a lot of white kids up. Think about it. Because, I mean, isn't it the making of, I don't know, a serial killer? I mean, you got a little white kid talking to animals. And the animals are talking back. Hey, animals talking back to his little white kid in the 100-acre woods. Why does he need 100 acres in the woods? Is this guy built? Has he got a manifesto? Is he going? I mean, it's like the making of, it's like the Unabomber. I don't understand, man. And then his circle of friends, his pretend friends, animals that can talk. I mean, Pooh Bear, wasn't Pooh Bear just a beggar? Didn't Pooh, I mean, everybody got a friend, I guess, that never paid for anything, I guess. I mean, he always wanted something like, and he never could make up his mind. Pooh Bear would always come there and he couldn't get the words out of his mouth, you know? He go to Christopher Robin, he's like, Christopher Robin. Could you get me some honey for the show? And then Christopher Robin was like, okay, Pooh Bear, maybe go ahead and get you some honey that you didn't pay for, you little broke bear. That's what he should have said to him, because he was a broke bear. I mean, why? What are we saying, Disney? Why are we showing kids that if you ain't got no money, you can get some honey, right? I don't think it works that way. I mean, let Pooh Bear go to Vegas and see if he can get some honey without any money. Okay, so you're giving, you're putting out the wrong message, Disney. So I'm upset about that. And then he had his one friend like Eeyore. Eeyore is lazy. Eeyore don't do nothing. He's a jackass. He really is. He's a donkey. Donkey's a jackass. And Eeyore is like that aunt or uncle you got that they don't have a job, you know, and they have a nasty ass house. They just leave everything nasty, you know, and he's just not motivated. You know, you got somebody, you have a friend that's not motivated. That's what Eeyore is. He's just sitting there. He's like, Brother Robin, like, hey Eeyore, how are you doing today? Oh, well, everything is not good. I woke up this morning and I'm just not going to be able to find a job. Well, Eeyore, you haven't even looked for a job. How do you know you're not going to find one? I just know. I mean, really? I mean, Eeyore is just lazy. I bet he need Christopher Robin to help him pee. Right? He's like too lazy to even lift up his leg. Christopher Robin, could you help me pee? I need to relieve myself. Could you lift up my leg? Okay, I'll help you out this time there, Eeyore. Like, that's just, I don't know, man. I mean, first they're preaching you can get free honey with no money, and then they have, you know, a lazy uncle or aunt that need help peeing. I don't get it. And then, this last one is even more embarrassing. They got a tiger, but they didn't call him Tiger. They surely didn't. I can't get with this guy, man. I can't get with him, man. It's like he didn't. I mean, he may need Ritalin. He may need it. He may need it. And I'm not a proponent. I'm not saying you put the kids on it. I'm not saying that. Let the kids run around, and that's probably what they did with him. But I can't say it because it's just, they know what they did, man. You know, this tiger running around, and he's just, the wonderful thing about, you know, oh, it's so wonderful, you know, he bounced. I'm like, you know, and I can't say it because they know, Disney know that was too close. Like, what? Like, what'd you say, Christopher Robin? Because if it was me, I'm like, Tigger, please. You know what you did, Disney. You know. See, all this messy, and that's why Christopher Robin wasn't a little black kid. Because the black kid, listen. I'm the wrong Tigger to play with. Better bouncy somewhere else. Too close, Disney. You know what you did. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to talk about, man, the familiar. What's going on in these great United States of America? Man, we got former President Trump in a trial. Right, he's in a trial right now. Stormy Daniels trial, the hush money trial. You know, he's upset because the Democrats, he said, that probably have put this together, timed it just perfectly, so he couldn't be on the campaign trail. He's got to be in trial, but look, Donald Trump is a magician. I mean, he can really turn negatives into positive, really negatives into negatives. But he's like an advertising genius. When he got a mug shot, former president put his mug shot on a mug, right, and then sold it online to all of his trumpets. Well, he's the Trump. People that follow him, I call them the trumpets, and that's what he did. And he's funding his campaign, and I mean, I give him credit. Trump knows how to, knows how to push an ideal and get people to buy it. Does really well at it. Now he tried to push up on Stormy Daniels. Well, he did. Well, allegedly. Well, he did. And he had some hush money. He tried to keep it down. He had a guy from the Inquirer who him and Trump were friends. They were boys. And now it's not going that way. His boy is going against him. He's turned to the dark side. I don't know. And so everybody's coming down at Trump, and Trump keeps talking outside the courtroom. It's crazy. Trump's being a disruptor. Man, that's new. Didn't see that coming. He's being a disruptor, man, and the judge keeps like finding him for being disruptive and disobeying the gag order and talking about the trial outside the courthouse. So, that's what Trump do. He want to show you how powerful he is. I'm just saying. Show your power. That's what he do. Now listen, there was a demonstration after when the trial started. The trial started. There was a protester. He was outside the courthouse, and the guy lit himself on fire. Yeah, I mean, purposely, not like, I accidentally slipped in this gasoline while I was smoking a cigarette. I walked on a puddle, thought it was water, it was gasoline. It splashed up on me, hit my cigarette, poof, right? It wasn't like that. It was like, on purpose, I'm going to stand outside this courtroom and I'm going to light my ass on fire, right? I'm not making this up. This happened, right? And the guy died. Later on, died from his burns. And the part that is sad, I mean, I'm sure his parents and everybody or his family miss. I don't know. The thing is like, I don't know what the guy was protesting or standing up for. Like, what was his manifesto, right? What was his cause? What was he standing up for? What was he burning for? What was he smoking for? What was going? Why did he die? I don't know. And that's what I think is the saddest part. It's like, you had a cause, but nobody knows what the cause was. Like, I'm going to do a lot of pop culture references, right? Like, I think I'm a closet nerd. I like the Avengers and Captain America, whatever, Marvel stuff. That part of Disney I do like, right? And, you got the good people, you got the bad people. The bad people are like Hail Hydra, right? That's what they do. They Hydra. And they'll bite on a cyanide pill to die. Because they're dying for their cause. Like, I know what they're dying for. They're dying for their organization. Hail Hydra. Bite on the little pill, bye-bye. Right? I don't know what this guy died from. I ain't say Hail Trump. Hey, he's upset that Trump's in the courthouse. I don't know. No one gave me a manifesto. I don't know. Don't know. And that's the saddest part. Don't know. But that's commitment, man. That's a ride or die. You know, that's when people say, I need a ride or die. Whatever he was committed to, he was willing to die for. Ride or die. You know what? I think maybe that's like I should. Everybody needs a ride or die. Like, I wonder if we can renew my vows. Talk to my wife and like, babe, I need a ride or die. I know we've been together for like 30 years, but I need a ride or die. Right? Like, let's renew our vows, because that's what old people do. Like, the first time you got married wasn't good enough, so we gonna do it again. I wonder if they do it again because they can't remember. I don't know. I'm not there yet. But if that happens to me, change our vows, we rewrite them, and I'm like, do you cherish? Do you promise to love NateNathaNathaniel to death do you part? I do. I shall. I will. Not till death do you part. Do you love him so much that if he dies, you would light your ass on fire? I do. I shall, and I will. That's what we want to ride or die. Ride or die. You know, just like, Bad Boys 5 or 6, whatever number they on, ride or die. Right? That's what you need. Like, what's that one that has 10 of them already? What's that movie that got 10 already? The Fast and the Furious 19, right? That's a commitment to a franchise. Ride or die. Ride or die. That's what you need. Now, this last segment, guys, is called For Real Though or Fake News. So I'm going to tell you this little story. You tell me if it's real or if it's fake news. Real or fake news. Now, like I said, I'm in and out of this cast. I'm in a hybrid, smooth. I'm not going to tell you what kind of car it is, but I'm going to tell you what it ain't. It ain't a Prius. It ain't a Prius. Listen, I used to drive a Prius. Yes. A black man in the Prius. That ain't no joke. That's real life. Ha! Stop it. Anyway, for real though, a fake news. Man, sometimes you gotta make a business decision. Okay? And I'm at a young age, I had to make a business decision. I thought it was all that. I thought it was Mr. Big Stuff. I thought it was big time. Big time. So there was this concert. It was a concert. And it was a double date. It's concert, double date. And it was a school night. Double date school night concert. Got that? Good. We went to this concert, double date school night concert, and this girl's sister drove us there. Double date concert. Right? Go to this concert. I was with my guy, and he was with a girl. I was with a girl. Sister drove us there. We go to the concert, do our thing, having a good time. And then the stranger rolled up to me and was like, hey, my friend wants to dance with you. I'll pay you $20. Did I tell you I was big time? I don't know if I told you that. But I'm like, $20, man, I ain't got no job. Let me go ahead and get $20. This one song. Let's dance to it. Let's get it. So a slow song was playing. I danced. Got my dance on. Got my $20. Made a profit. Hey, listen, I spent money on the concert. Got money for dancing. Thought it was a win-win. Well, the lady I was with, she didn't think it was a win-win. She thought it was a sin-sin. I'm like, why? Listen, we can split the proceeds. What's up? We good. She wasn't having it. So, I'm just big time. So I'm like, she ain't having it. I ain't having it. Who you think you is? Who you think you is? You know who I am? I'm Superman. I'm Superman. You ain't my kryptonite. I'm Superman. I ain't scared of you. I'm good. So she didn't talk to me for the rest of the night. And I was like, I'm Superman. I'm big time, whatever. You want to be mad at me? Be mad at me. I don't care. So at the end of the concert, her sister comes pick us up. Gotta go. Time to go. School night. Double date. And listen, I was big time Superman. I'm like, look, I ain't going with y'all. You mad at me? I'm not gonna conform. I'm not gonna just be mad in the van. I'm good. I'm staying here. Here was 20 miles away from home. 20 miles. School night. Double date. Right? And so my friend, he's like, yo, bro, I gotta go. Like, what do you mean I gotta go? We ride or die. We ride or die. said, ride or die. He said, I'll get home on a school night. My daddy gonna kill me. That's gonna be the die. My dad gonna whoop my ass. So he got in the van, he left. What did I do? Did I get in? Did I conform? Did I say, oh, that's fine, I'm gonna go home? No. You know why? Because I'm Superman. I'm big time. Stayed. You know what the girl's sister did? Because she liked me so much. She left. Left me 20 miles from my house. I don't even know if I had a driver's license at the time. Maybe I did. I don't know. Is it for real though? Is it fake news? I don't know. All I know is that I was 20 miles away from my house on school night. And Superman had to figure out how he's going to get his ass home. Well, you know, when you put in a situation, like when the Egyptians, like when they took away the straw, and they said you still need to make bricks. You need to make the same type of. You need to make the same quality of bricks. But we taking away the straw. Oh, it's amazing what you can do when there's pressure. Right? Pressure. I ain't saying. I'm just saying it's amazing. So I had to do some critical thinking. Critical. So I had to find a person to pay me money to dance with a friend. Now the friend, listen. The friend was They have this old joke that people go around. They say, "Oh, they called the Butterface. Why? Because everything was good. Butterface, right? That's what they said. That ain't my joke. It's just one that everybody uses. So found her, and I was like, "Hey, you going 20 miles this way?" They're like, "Yeah." And so I ended up getting a ride home. Listen, but here's the thing: I had to work for that ride. I had to work for that ride home. Okay. I worked more. It was worth more. And listen, a lot of things got lost that night. A lot of things got lost that night for me to get home. The $20 was not worth it. You see, $20 wasn't worth it. More of the story is, make sure. Just don't be so like pig bullheaded that Superman, like, don't lose your cape, right? Keep your cape on Superman. So it make better decisions, so you have a ride home. Okay? So you have a ride home. So is that a fake news? Is that for real though? Did that really happen? Or is that fake news? No? We'll let you know next time for that episode of Uncooked Chicken. Now I got to go. Told you, all three of us gotta go to the first hustle. It's the first hustle time. All right, this is a commuter cast. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of the Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. The Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. It's a commuter cast. Maybe it got you a laugh. Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. It's the Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Ain't no need to edit. Hell yeah, I said it. Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Out. Where's the clock?